Morning. How are we all? I mean, it's not technically morning where I am. I don't know about you. It's just, as I mentioned before, a friend of mine who likes to say good morning in that way, no matter what time of day it is. You know, we'll be sitting in the pub, he'll walk in and be like, morning! It's very funny. So, hello there. How are you? I hope you're all well. As you can see, we were mining yesterday, judging by the cave carrots. I say yesterday, I mean the 11th of fall. Let's have a look at our quest missions, because, you know, quest missions and all that. We've got the resource rush and we've got the crop order. The amaranth will happen. It only takes a few days for the amaranth to grow, so I'm not so worried. We've got a lot on the grow. I'm going to have to do some watering, although not today, judging by the sound of that rain. And yes, we need to go gather another 500 stone in the space of 3 days. So that's going to be a thing. Now, let's just have a quick look at see where we're at. Excuse me a second. I forgot, we actually got ourselves a star drop last week, which is really nice. Now, speaking of things that happened last week, somebody did say that I should get a picture to represent the channel rather than just that ubiquitous grey background with the letter C on it. I'm not really sure what to choose. If you have any ideas, I did put a community post out if you want to have a look at that. But enough blethering. I'll talk about that more after we've checked the weather and said good morning to Dwayne. Dwayne number one, how you doing?
Welcome to Kozu 5, your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. Now, the weather forecast for tomorrow is going to rain all day tomorrow.
Which is really nice. Double rain. I wonder. No, I need 10,000 for a gold. Anyway.
Welcome back to Werwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of future, you come to right place. Spirits are in good humor. I think you'll find a little extra luck.
Which is handy, because we want to go to the mines to get that stuff sorted. Now let's go and see if there's anything to collect. There is one item there. Nothing here, nothing there. Doesn't look like it. Is there anything over here? Oh, there is some stuff over here. Just the one item, which is not particularly great. It's a lot of amaranth on the grow. But that's good, right? It's what we wanted. We wanted the amaranth on the grow, so that's handy. So basically, today means we can pretty much got the day to ourselves. We have an artichoke. Wunderbar. I'm going to plant that seed, because we've got time. How many amaranth do we have? We have 3 amaranth left. So I don't need to worry about the amaranth quest anymore. Probably should plant some more broccoli when we get the opportunity. Can we make those seed things? Seed makers. No, that's an oil maker, a recycling machine. It doesn't look like it, does it? Let's go check the chooks, because we need to check on the chickens. This is really quite disappointing. I really did make a massive boo-boo on that. Next time, we'll do better. No, do not eat the mayonnaise. Thank you. Morning, morning. Is there another one? I mean, you would have thought there's a second. There's the second one, right. I was like, where's the other egg? Are you teasing me? Right, and what we should also do is check the community centre and see what we're missing, because I want to try and work on getting that sorted for the, the greenhouse. So this is the pantry, right? So we're missing quite a lot from in here. We need either truffle oil or some cloth, some goat cheese or some normal cheese, or fruit. Well, I mean, I've made a rod for my own back here because the fruit's not going to come in until we've got a greenhouse. Or it's going to be halfway through the season. So that's going to be a pain. I should go check the travelling cart. The animal bundle, again, we need to get the barn upgraded and we need to get the thing upgraded. And then it's just a yam and a pumpkin. So we should have yams by now. I thought I planted some yams. Did I not plant any yams? It does appear that I might not have planted yams. That might have been foolish. Well, we can go buy some yams at some point. Let's go check with what's her face, the travelling cart lady. because she might have something useful for us. It is unlikely. I don't trust the travelling cart woman. She brings variable items that are of variable quality and use. So I hope you've had a good week. I wonder what you've been up to. Anything interesting, maybe? Leaks are always useful. Not really that useful, but yeah, look, nothing I want, right? I could buy a fez. Great. I mean, I can't buy a fez. I don't have the money, but none of this is of any value to us, as far as I can tell. Yes. So, well, that was rubbish. Let's go. Because we've got some stone to go collect for Robin, which is frustrating. Yeah. My week's been pretty relaxed. Didn't really get up to a lot when it comes to like social events or anything else really. Just usual workplace stuff, you know. Bit of training, bit of meditation. I have an unusual job. I'm not going to go into it. It doesn't really matter. Go to the cart. Oh no, I'm going to nip past Robin. Probably didn't need to bring that with me. This was unnecessary. Oh, we need those, don't we? Or at least we don't need them, but we will need them later on. Wild plums, always useful. Not sure for what. Oh, plum pudding later on. Again, the only thing that doesn't matter, as far as I'm concerned, is the common mushroom. Even though mushrooms are groovy, I love a mushroom. I like all sorts of mushrooms. Probably a bit too much for my own tastes. Right, let's have a look. Construct farm buildings. What do we need? Well, we don't want that one. We want this one. 6,000 wood and stone. We can actually afford that. How about the upgraded coop? 10,000. Right, so tomorrow I think what we'll do is drop that off. 350 and 150. If we're lucky, right, what we can do is not only collect that, but come back here, you. I've got a mushroom for you.
That's a good find. I'm always happy when eating wild food. Thank you.
More than welcome, Linus. It is good for us too. It theoretically would have cleared out a space in our inventory, but it didn't because the way the game works is just like that. So let's drop these off because I'm not going to want them. I'm going to keep that on me just because if we get distracted, I say if, we're going to get distracted. It is the way this game is. Oh, that's handy. I just want to pick up some more gold. But if we get distracted, I'm not caught short without it. I'm only looking for resources, because who wouldn't in this era? And that is a lot of gold, right? Look at that. All that gold. Come back here. Trying to attack me, you nasty bat. I'm only looking for resources, and you're coming down here trying to attack me. It's just rude. Rude, I tell you. Oh, while we're here, why not? Well, that was a waste of energy. Turns out, oh well, worth a try. You never know, you might get a decent thing out of it for Gunther. Right. Let's go. How's it going down here? Is there anything down here that's... I mean, that's not going to do it, is it? Alright then, come on. Hey! Every time. I'm just not good at this enough yet to... Well, that's one way of dealing with the issue. I'll tell you what, I'm glad they've changed that. That used to be a real issue. Oh, that's the wrong button. What I was trying to do is change my direction. Yeah, alright, that's just me. I was trying to change my direction, I put the pause button in, which never helps. I'll be honest. That was a little bit upsetting. But good humour, we might even be able to get to the bottom today. I'm not sure I want to get to the bottom today, but, you know, we're a bit short on money to be able to make use of going to the bottom today, but we'll see what goes on. Wrong button. Oh, look at that. That is gold-alicious. Yes, you are. You're uncivilized. Sneaky little bat. Well, I mean, actually, that was quite good. I don't think we've got one of those, so I can live with that. Let's have a look. Gunther can't tell us about that one. How good. How good. How delicious. How fantastic. I'm not sure that getting that is delicious, but you know what I mean. It's good for our future within the game. Well, as I did it, I might as well. Excellent, like those. Who doesn't like a fire quartz? Except for that. Gosh, you. Well, at least we're getting a lot of gold today. So once we've done 5 levels, I'm definitely going to dip out of this level, or this setup, and go to the earlier levels so we can try and get some proper sorted for the stone. That was strange, it didn't want to attack. Although if I'd have moved the gold, it probably would have. It would have been all over upon us. Now that'd explain why I wasn't able to find anything. Okay. Alright, so that's us getting that far, which is good. Now what we actually want to do is look for big stones now. Look around the whole map. Too early. It's like a pig's tail. And we've leveled up, that's handy. Now all we need to do is remember where I found the staircase apparently, because I'd forgotten it was there. Earth crystal! That kind of reminds me of a very old song. Earth Angel. It's not exactly the same, but it's close, you know. Where are we at? 81. Nowhere near where we want to be. But we've still got a few hours left. I say a few. We've got 5, I guess. Ah, good grief. It's the name of the song on the stereo, actually. I really like it. Yay, finally. Probably wasting time by killing those. But, you know, got goals. Goals, I tell you. Nothing down there. Let's go check over here quickly. Is there anything up here? Well, there's that. That's always useful. Now, where did we leave that ladder? Was it down here? I don't think it was, you know. Oh, that was a waste of energy. Why am I... There we go. Right. I was like, where is it? It must be somewhere. But apparently I couldn't see it. So where are we at? We're at 114, so we need to get a crack on. I'd like to get 200 at least. Realistically. But that will depend on things like whether or not we find... Oh, this blooming funny old game. Yeah, we need to see if we can get ourselves big stones, because big stones is where it's at. These grey stones are good, right? Because they give you a stone... Sorry, they give you 2 stones every time. But the big stones give you 10 for 4 swings or something. At our level of pickaxe. And I keep getting distracted by copper. Because copper's useful. We're not getting that lucky though, are we? It was like, oh, you know. Oh, wait. Wrong button. Nothing there. Here we go. Another one of these. There's normally one on this level. Normally here. Might stop you from getting out in this little section when I've witnessed them. But alas, for a level, it's got lacking amounts of stone. I remember when going through these levels was hard. Yeah, 4 for, so we get 10. So it saves us 1 swing at this pickaxe level, which is pretty good. Oh, okay, we've got a Dougie, which I do want to introduce to my sword. I want it to have a fun day, not having any more days, if you catch my drift. Because Dougies are on the monster goals. We have to kill a certain amount in order for us to succeed later on. Midnight. Well, we can go till 1, I reckon. Especially as we don't have to worry about doing any of the... whatever it's called. That important stuff. Watering the garden tomorrow. So this is just going to be a whole-ass mining job. Okay, that's not useful in some ways. You know, you're in a rush. It always does it. Ooh, a ring. Do we want the ring? That's the question. Is there anything we can throw away? Algae or a small glow ring? Well, let's get rid of the small glow ring because we don't want it. It smells of poo. 1 AM. Right, let's get going. We didn't quite get to where I wanted to be, however, you know, we did get 5 more levels down, and I did mess about going to the travelling cart and waste half an hour. So, swings and roundabouts. Still not ideal. Is there anything we can sell? Yeah, I'll sell one of those, because why not? Alright, so let's put all this back away where it can belong. That can go in there. So now we've got 3 of them. We need the yellow one. That's going pretty well. I'm quite pleased about that. We've done quite well in our collection of things. Wrong one. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. Nothing goes in there. Nothing goes... Oh, actually, yes. That can go in there because we don't need it tomorrow. Drop all that. There we go. We'll be late to bed, but it's worth it. Good night, Dwayne. And there we go. So we didn't really do anything, but we're not going to get an energy penalty because we leveled up. We're better with the pickaxe, which is good. Level 8 is pretty nice. We didn't make a lot of money, but we didn't make a little. Another 750 is always good. So, chucks and back to the, what's it called? Well, let's check the weather first.
Weather report. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. Forecast for tomorrow. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected.
Fortune teller.
Welcome to Welwick's Oracle, the only show where you get the spirits channeled directly. Spirits are in good humor.
Little extra luck. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know what it is. It was something. It's not relevant. That one. Right. Oh, hang on. No. Drop those away. There is farming to do. Fortunately, not a lot of it. Although I would have really preferred if there was more than that, but it's okay. No, don't drink the mayonnaise. Don't drink the mayonnaise. Right. Morning. I'm sure there is another egg. It's just underneath you because you're being awkward because you kept on asking me to drink the mayonnaise. Right, let's have a look. We've got corn. Whatever that is. Cranberries, by the looks of it. A fairy rose, very nice. That looks like the amaranth might be ready. I'm not sure. It doesn't look. I'm not sure it is. You know. Of course. Right. Bubble that away. Put that away. Now, what do we want to sell out of this? Let's sell 6. Oh no. That'll do for that. Let's get that going in there. I'm going to have a look at these fairy roses. Do we have a long chest? We don't have any fairy rose. So let's see about... I'll grab that. Get some more amaranth on the go. The amaranth definitely isn't ready, is it? That's fine. Quick, let's go! Oh, get that. That was not what I wanted to do. That was an expensive mistake right there. So that was a fairy rose, I'm pretty sure, that I just pickaxed. Because obviously I did, why wouldn't I? I'm just going to put that in there. Now what I should do is nip into actual town and find out what the quest is in case it's something useful for in the mines. But I'll be honest, not bothered. Because today we can get to the bottom. Ah! That's the wrong button. Spacebar doesn't do anything, it turns out. Who could have told you? Apart from everybody else who's playing the game, it's not me. Okay. I tell you what, this is going to be tight getting it done for Robin in the 3 days we've got. Especially as it doesn't seem to want to give us our staircase. Although I say that. Oh, Sultans of Ping! So, there's a song called Where's My Jumper by Sultans of Ping, and it always makes me chuckle. So if I stop talking as much and start singing along by accident, you'll now know why. Oh gosh. Bloody thing, right. Don't drink tree and don't drink coffee, and cover your tin in Yorkshire toffee. Sorry. When I say sing, I'm just going to mouth along the words. Mainly because nobody really needs to hear me sing. I mean, I can kind of sing. I used to be able to sing quite well, and then I broke my voice singing in a band. Because obviously I did. You would have done too, had you been me. Actually, that's not true. Had you been me, you probably would have done the singing exercises that your band told you to do to make sure that you didn't break your voice. But the problem is, I'm not as smart as I should be when it comes to doing what one is supposed to do when one is doing things. And having no formal education in singing, what happened was I just didn't warm up. And then my voice ended up incredibly broken. I had to go for surgery and all sorts. I think I might have mentioned it before, who knows. I talk about the same nonsense with my friends as I do with people who aren't my friends, it turns out. But, you know, if anybody can learn from the nonsense that's happened to me, it's got to be better than the nonsense that happened to me, right? Because nobody needs the nonsense that happened to me to happen to them. I checked. Oh, wait. So did I not find a... I didn't find it. Right, okay. Only because we do need to kill 1,000 slimes, I'm pretty sure. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Huzzah! Ooh, a diamond. Handy. We're doing alright for stone, considering the level that we're on and what we're trying to actually achieve at the same time. It is cutting into our time, but it's worth it, because this will be the last time we have to go delving in this mine. The only thing we have to do now is just go resource gathering until we open up the next sort of progression area for mining. Which is called Skull Caverns, in case you aren't aware. But we'll see. You'll see. And I'll see, I suppose. Oh, great. Oh, hang on. I don't know why I'm doing this then. That was a waste of time. That looks like a crab. Huzzah. Yeah, don't use the hoe. That's not going to work, is it? Oh. Ooh, boss slime. Alright, hang on. A holy blade, eh? Wonder what that is. I wonder if it's better than what we have already. So we're at 70 stone, 68 stone. That's not bad, right? So we got 180 yesterday, we're at 70 today. So that's 250, 230. We've got a lot of work to do. Right, that should be enough now. Let's have a look at this sword. 20 to 27, plus 4 speed, plus 2 defense, Slime Slayer. Wonder what that means. And Crusader. I mean, that's a phenomenal weapon compared to the previous, like compared to like the one before this one that we had there, Bughead. That's a real shame that it's not actually very valuable to me. I'm really upset by that, because a sword like a holy sword should be better than the obsidian edge. Like, one's got emo written all over it, and the other one's got Crusader of the Kings all over it. What do we get? We got a key. Is that it? You found the skull key, you're not sure what it's for. I am sure what it's for. But it seems important it's been added to your wallet. Well, great. Leave the mine. Actually, before we do anything, let's drop that off because we're not going to want it. Is there anything else that we can drop off that we don't really need to worry about? Yeah, that and that. And that. No, I'll take that with me. Yeah, well, nah. I'll just take it all with me apart from the sword. Right, let's go back into the mine, shall we? Oh, of course. Oh, Guns N' Roses. I definitely can't sing the lyrics, or even say the lyrics to this particular song. It is incredibly rude. So essentially, it's all drugs and rock and roll and fornication, I believe. Oh, that's that's what we're looking for. My Michelle, if you want to look it up, it's really good. I really enjoy that piece of music. I mean, I wouldn't be listening to it, I suppose, if I didn't enjoy it, but there's a lot of music out there that I really enjoy, and as you've probably been made aware by me before, I listen to a playlist that I've put together of some of the songs that I've liked from all over time. I would listen to more of it, but, you know, the playlist is already at 1,111 songs long, which is quite a lot. And it's nowhere near to the amount of sort of songs that I've listened to, obviously, or the number of pieces of music I like. I've got probably got that many pieces of, well, maybe not that many pieces of vinyl, but I've definitely got that many CDs. Right. I'm not exactly a hoarder, but I collect music and comic books and things like that because, you know, I like hard copy because I'm well old, and hard copy is just good in case whoever it is decides, no, you can't have that anymore because we no longer have the license, and you're like, but I paid for that. I've seen it happen with games for different reasons than that. I mean, it is generally to do with licensing, but it's not quite that they're doing it deliberately as such. But it is annoying. You're like, I want to be able to listen to that thing that I bought, or I want to play that game that I bought, and you can't because they decided that they're no longer going to keep the server up or whatever. But then I don't even read books on Kindle. Yeah, you can clip that out. I don't even read books. I do read books. Not very often. And normally they are non-fiction because I'm a bit nerdy in that way. I tend to find fiction books to be quite boring. Just because they're predictable, and unfortunately my brain needs to not know what's going on, otherwise I lose interest reasonably quickly. It's kind of unfortunate, actually. I'd much rather just not have to worry about that. It's a thing. So this is Swede Mason with a buttery biscuit bass. It was a meme song from back in the day. And unfortunately, I am a bit of a fan of the meme music. I shouldn't be. It's really not a good thing to enjoy, I reckon. But it doesn't harm anyone for me to enjoy it. It's just a bit stupid that that's something that I really seem to enjoy. Yes, that bass, the totally nutty bass. To be fair, the reason why I like the song is more about what is underneath the lyrics. The lyrics themselves are just catchy for people to get their teeth into. It's like a hook, if you will, if you understand music. Don't let me fool you into thinking that I'm any sort of musician. I can kind of play a bass guitar and I can kind of do the drums. And when I say kind of, I got taught by my drummer how to drum a little bit, so I can hold a rhythm, but I'm not exactly what you'd call a drummer by any stretch of the imagination. That's just how life goes. You trade skills when you're doing collaborative work like that. Or at least that's what I found. It's what we did. We were like, oh, that'd be good. So I helped show my bassist how to have a different style of rhythm because it wasn't a type of music he was into, for example. Yeah, and apparently this is history time with Chrissy. And when I say history, it's my history rather than actual reasonable history. Well, I'm not interested in that. It would be useful in some respects, but I just don't want to deal with it. What I want is more stones. Because the stones is where our goal is at. That's annoying. Yeah, if you haven't done music, I'd really recommend it. It's something that I found thoroughly brilliant. Like, the whole time, it was just amazing fun. Right, let's use this cherry bomb. Because cherry bombs aren't very useful, but... Oh, an earth crystal. I want that. And I can't pick it up because obviously I can't... What do we get rid of? I suppose the sap is the least useful of all the stuff here for me at the moment. And you know my principle on throwing stuff away. I'd rather not. I'd rather keep it and use it later. As long as it doesn't drop a crab, I suppose that's actually quite useful, right? Ah, big stone, big stone. Like a 5-year-old. Big stone, big stone. Oh, it's 1 AM already, flipping heck. Let's just finish up mining this particular part of the floor. Let's get out of here. I wonder how we did. I just left the sword here, right? And some of that's nonsense, right? So I'm going to drop off that and take that. Drop that off and take this. I don't really want to drop that off. Bug meat will do. That's better. Now, let's go back to the bus stop. It's been a relatively easy session, this one. It's just a nice little bit of mining. We completed the mines, though, which, in fairness, is pretty fantastic. I'm going to leave most of that for tomorrow, if I'm honest. Oop, I kept the slime, because of course I kept the slime, and I ran straight past the slime thing. That one. Right. Do we have time to... We have time to grab it. I don't think we have time to refill it. So I'm not going to refill it. I'm just going to jump into bed. And what's-ah? Look at that. That was actually not bad for a day. 1,350. We've now got enough money to upgrade our pickaxe, which I'm thinking after we finish this job, that's what we're going to do, you know. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite enough. Hang on. What's that say? Skull key. Find the discoverer of the purpose. And let's have a look at Robin's resource rush. We need 55 bits of stone, which isn't bad. We've done quite well. In 2 days we got 250 something, more than that. Each day, oh no, well it's not quite, but you know what I mean. So in the next episode we'll finish that, we'll probably upgrade to a gold pickaxe. Because I'm done mining for a bit. I'd rather just not bother. I think I'm going to go do some fishing and stuff. Although we need to upgrade some things, don't we? Although that can happen in winter, it's not so much of an issue. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe and comment if that's your thing. Other than that, I'll leave you be. See you soon.